So guys, welcome back to another episode of Unplugged TV, sunny hot Australia. Lunch break means another video. So today I want to tell you the story about one of our cars from a member of our team PHEV group. His name is Hunter. Yeah, exactly, this guy here. He lives in Alice Springs. If you don't know where Alice Springs is, just Google it and you will see that it's not next to the beach. I'm not exactly sure what model year he has got, but from this screenshot you can see that the car has done not even 50,000 kilometers and was already down to 25.6 ampere hours, which is 67.4% if we take 38 as 100%. So he lost 1/3 of the available capacity after not even 50,000 kilometers. And because he was doing some business in Adelaide down in South Australia, he was driving down from Alice Springs to Adelaide and also to meet up with the headquarter people of Mitsubishi Motors Australia down there. And they took his car straight away into the workshop to not only replace the battery but also do the triple procedure on his car. We knew already from Gerard's car that the triple procedure works, but they wanted to do some more testing with Hunter's car. So what they did was the initial battery replacement and the reset as per MMC instructions and workshop manual. And Hunter was actually able to take a lot of screenshots and photos of the whole process down in Adelaide. And he was so kind to share this with us. So yes, I've got full permission to share all these photos. Thanks Hunter for doing this. So when they hooked up his car to the MUT device, it showed exactly the same battery current capacity of 25.6 ampere hours. This is number 18 on the MUT device. And furthermore, they could also see the charge and discharge integrated current, the battery capacity secular degradation, and the battery capacity cycle degradation, which is shown as a percentage in the MUT device. So, and as you can see again, the dog shows exactly what the BMU shows, and the MUT device at the dealership shows exactly the same figures, because the data is coming from the BMU. Well, then they have finally replaced the battery. This is a photo of his old battery here. And of course did the reset afterwards. And no wonder, the BMU went back to 100% and 38 ampere hours. Also shown here on the MUT device again, item number 18, battery current capacity 38 ampere hours. This is exactly what the BMU's factory default settings are if there's no DB cam carried out. So they did the reset. The BMU went back to 38 ampere hours as always, as we have seen it many times, which is 100% on the dog. And they let him go. Because he had some business to do anyway down there in Adelaide, he stayed a little bit longer and did the test drive, of course. The first 10 kilometers there was no change in battery capacity. He left the car overnight, had a good night's sleep of course, and the next morning when he turned on the car, the battery had already degraded 0.1 ampere hour. Obviously he went back to Mitsubishi at the headquarters straight away and said, look, the battery has already degraded 0.2 ampere hours by now, another 70 kilometers driven, another charge in between, and the battery was degrading again 0.1 ampere hours down to 37.8 within 1 day after he picked up the car with a new battery. So he went back to the headquarters of Mitsubishi, of course, and showed them the result. And they took it back in the workshop. Because it was Friday, they just did a quick snapshot with the MUT device. And no surprise there, the MUT device showed exactly the 37.8 ampere hours as the dog shows, because all the data comes from the BMU. And because it was Friday afternoon already, they said, look, drive over the weekend and come back Monday and we do the triple. So, and that's what he did. So he went off for a nice drive in Adelaide. enjoyed his weekend, and the battery kept dropping. You can see the next day it was down to 37.7 ampere hours, and on the Sunday it was down to 37.6 ampere hours. So every time he turned on the car, every day he lost 0.1 ampere hour. Guys, this is exactly the same as we have seen in my car when they did the reset end of 2017 with the old battery. Just a BMU reset, and the state of health kept declining every day. So this again proves a reset on the BMU alone does not make any sense at all. So now Monday morning he brought the car back to the headquarters over there. They took it in the workshop, hooked up the MUT device to the car to read out some parameters, and they could already see a usage of 108 ampere hours over the weekend since the new battery was put in. And this resulted in 5.02% of time degradation and also 0.45% of cycle degradation. So obviously they did another reset, did the cell smoothing procedure, and afterwards finally the DB cam, and the state of health went up to 107.9%, which is 41 ampere hours. So here's the part which is a little bit strange. You can see this yellow DB cam card in the dog showing 41 ampere hours. So this was obviously the time after the DB cam, and the car showed still 40 ampere hours and 105.3% state of health. So this is the maximum capacity of the battery, but still the DB cam showed a higher capacity of 41 ampere hours, and I don't know why this is actually happening. And we have seen the same outcome on Gerard's car, which was the first one here, which had the battery replaced and the triple procedure being carried out. We've seen exactly the same. He posted a screenshot recently with showing the yellow card in his dog, and it was showing 41.3 ampere hours as the maximum after the DB cam, but the first green card showed only 40 ampere hours. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on here. Anyway, this is the end of this little story. Hunter went back from Adelaide to Alice Springs, which is a 1535.9 kilometer drive up north. And since the triple procedure carried out on his car, he has done more than 4,000 kilometers, and the dog still shows 105.3% and 40 ampere hours. So there was no degradation loss anymore. The BMU does not show any degradation of the battery so far. Time will tell if this is good or bad. Yeah guys, basically I just wanted to share this information and these photos he took down in Adelaide and present you what the MUT device actually shows while they are doing different procedures on the car. So I found this quite interesting to see that the actual MUT device shows exactly what the dog shows. Okay guys, yeah, I would like to thank Hunter for providing this information and these screenshots to me to make this little video for him. So all the credit, 100% goes to Hunter. Alice Springs, middle of the country. Okay guys, so far this little video. I hope you enjoyed it. This is Andy from Unplugged TV Australia signing off. You stay charged, and we will see us soon in the next video. Okay, bye bye.